It can be that pressure is applied to people or influence is brought to bear for various reasons, designed to direct a person towards this or that kind of behavior. In fact, a lot of what goes on in the world today is precisely based on that. And that's exactly why I said before, we must, particularly in the present day, we must be particularly aware and be fully aware and informed of how governments and various institutions and establishments function, and how everything that you hear, every piece of news, every news outlet, every item in the news, every advertisement, every piece of information that comes your way, you always have to ask yourself, first of all, who is behind this information and what is it that they're trying to achieve by bringing this to my attention. And if you do that, and that becomes a habit, and you also are aware of the evil nature of human beings, that is to say, if the Torah is not applied, then human beings have a negative dark side to them. That it's very easy to find people living according to that description in Sefer Bereshit, that people are contemplating evil all day long. And we see this is true. So you have to be very circumspect and very aware, and you must not be gullible and easily influenced, and therefore doubt almost everything that you hear. It would be nice if we lived in a world where that was not necessary, but that is not the world in which we live. A lot of people would like to believe that bureaucracies and governments and various corporations and industrial and medical and scientific and what have you complexes, that they know, and they're experts, and they're trying to do the right thing. That is foolhardy to imagine that that's the truth. It's simply not true, because most people have been corrupted by a world where the Torah and the word of Hashem does not reign supreme, and it's very easy to tempt people and to force them to do evil, to entice them to do evil, and human beings are frail unless they are inoculated with the Torah, different kind of inoculation. So, and then people can begin to see things by the light of day, and then you can begin to view reality as it is and act accordingly. So Rambam says here again in Halacha Gimel or Halacha Bet and other editions, there is no one who's forcing a person to do this or that. Rambam did not know about the modern world of information technology and the media and the nudge units and the psychological units and the rest of it that every country and every bureaucracy has at its disposal today. So it was easy to write what Rambam writes here 850 years ago. Today, I would say it's simply not true. There are many forces out there and actors who are trying to force your hand. So it's actually very difficult, much more difficult today than it used to be. And that is also something we need to keep in mind. So a person has the ability to choose his path. And that remains true, but it is, as I say, more difficult today.